share with you some prepping that I'm doing. I am currently cutting up some bell peppers and then freezing them in some mason jars to use to cook with stir fries or soups. I'm doing this because at our local farmers market I'm able to purchase these peppers for $1 each, and they're organic as well, which is super cheap compared to buying it at the grocery store. I'm just gonna do this. And so I purchased 10 peppers. I am using 7 of them to cut up and to freeze, and the other 3 I'm gonna leave in the fridge to eat throughout the week.
I'm always really careful about baby wearing Riley while I'm chopping up food, and I make sure that her hands aren't getting in the way, and if it were a problem I wouldn't do this with her.
So I chopped all that kale up and I had separated it from its stem. Hi Riley. So I had separated it from its stem, and what I was thinking is, like, what am I going to do with all these stems that I have left over, and I didn't want to just waste them. So I'm going to actually, I've washed them too as well. I'm going to cut them up and chop them up into small pieces, and then I'm going to freeze them in a mason jar. And then I'm just going to use them for when I want to make like a vegetable stock or in a stew, or even to like flavor my black beans and stuff, is I can just pull them out. Or I could even, if I want, put them in smoothies as well. So I'm just about to prepare lunch for Riley and I, but I wanted to show you what Riley typically eats for lunch on a plant-based diet. And we are doing leftovers, which is lentils. So I have some lentils made with tomato paste, and I made it in the Instant Pot the other night, and so we're gonna have leftovers. And then I have some steamed vegetables that I also had made. And then for her fruit, I have some diced up papaya. Well, there's sliced up ones in there too that I'll give her, just because it's easier for her to hold and to bite. On top of her food, I generally place some hemp hearts, and then I either do ground flax seeds, or today I'm going to add some flax oil into her lentils. And Riley really loves sauerkraut, so I'm gonna give her some sauerkraut as well, because that helps with a good gut. Yeah, sauerkraut. She usually eats it first. So this is what Riley is eating. I added the flax oil to her lentil mixture and put some hemp hearts on top, and then here's her steamed veggies, and I also added some hemp hearts on top of that as well. And I usually give her just broccoli and cauliflower because that's what she likes best, because when I steam the carrots, they're still a little too tough for her and not as easy for her to grab. And Riley's already enjoying her sauerkraut because I just scoop that right out of the jar and give it to her. That's yours. You eat it. I'll have some. You eat it. That's yours. So I'm prepping some grapes today too as well. And if you're wondering what I soak my vegetables and my fruit in to clean them, is I fill it with water and then I sprinkle some baking soda over top and then I add vinegar and I mix it around while the vinegar and baking soda are reacting, and then I let it sit for about 10 minutes and then I rinse them off, and that's supposed to get rid of any pesticides if there are any on them. I know like these grapes I got from the grocery store, so they probably were sprayed, so I'm cleaning them, but I know that the vegetables that I get at the market that are organic, they are not sprayed, but I still clean them in this solution just to make sure that they're clean and all the dirt is removed. What are you doing?
So we got this amazing deal on this car seat for Amazon Prime Day, and I took it out of the box and I set it up and I leaned it up against the TV stand so that it was nice and sturdy, and I just let Riley explore it. I just sat and I observed her, and I was so surprised with how sturdy she was and how capable she was at climbing this car seat, and I'm glad that I just let her do her thing and just stood back and watched. And I was there too, to be there in case she needed me if she got stuck. But it's amazing what they're able to do when you just sit back and observe.